How's it going, guys? Today it's a different kind of video. Today we'll be doing an unboxing, or I guess an unpackaging of an order that I placed to Bronson Manufacturing. Again, there's a couple of pieces that I wanted to check out, mainly their OG 107 fatigue pants, 2 more t-shirts, and a parka. So that's what we'll take a look at in today's video. So this package arrived roughly around 10 days after ordering. From China to Southern California. So gives you an idea of kind of like how long it takes for packages to go from Bronson to at least the west coast of the United States. I'm not sure if it takes longer to get over to like the East Coast, but yeah, that's kind of like my experience so far with the 2 orders that I've made from Bronson, roughly around 10 days from order to delivery. So fairly quick, I think. Anyways, yeah. Also, just a quick note about delivery. They used a third party to do the last mile delivery, and this time it's GoFo. But yeah, the first time that I ordered from them, I'm not sure if it was GoFo, but the first time that I ordered from them, the package was left in front of my apartment, just outside, unfortunately, hanging out there for like 2 or 3 days. But this time around, they left it on top of the mailbox of the communal mailbox. So I'll throw a picture up, but that's kind of like how they left it. So if you live in an apartment complex or something, that might be something that you want to consider when you're ordering from them, is how you're gonna get your packages, or how you typically get your packages. Just real quickly before we get into the unboxing or unpackaging, I wanted to bring up that I might miss some weeks of uploads, maybe 1 or 2 weeks. Mainly because of one thing, and that is I am moving. I am moving places, and currently, actually right now, anything that you don't see beyond this camera frame is in disarray. I'm busy packing up everything and boxing everything up and getting ready for the move. But yeah, I might miss a week or 2 of uploads, but please stay tuned. I will be back. Anyways, let's see what we got. I'm gonna use my hands. Okay. Okay. This is the garment care sheet. It basically tells you like how you should take care of your pieces, depending on what kind of material they're made out of. So that's kind of cool to see, and kind of as a reference on how you should wash and basically take care of your garments. Garment care sheet, awesome addition. Would love to keep that as a reference. Oh, before I forget, as a reference, I am 5'10", 185 pounds with a waist of 32 inches. All right, so we got here this is the fatigue pants, the OG 107s that I ordered in a size large. The OG 107s I ordered because while I do like the herringbone one, the 1947 prototypes, the first fatigue pants that I ordered from them, great pair of pants. I'm kind of wanting a more, I guess, softer fabric. The herringbone tends to be a little stiff, which is cool. I like those pants a lot, but I could already tell that these, and I haven't even taken this out of the packaging, but I could already tell that the OG 107s are a much more softer fabric. This is the M-65 Parka that I also ordered in a size large. See right there, size large. By the way, the M-65 Parka is what I'm really, really excited about getting, so hopefully it's a good one. So these 2 are what I'm kind of nervous about, because I actually ordered a medium instead of a large. When I first ordered the Tubular shirts from the other video, I ordered a size large, which was comfortable, but I kind of wanted to see if I could get a more fitted fit for the shirts. So this time around, I ordered a medium. So I'm kind of nervous about that. So I guess we'll see what happens. So let's get into at least unpacking this, taking them out of the packaging. First impression. These are the fatigue pants. Got a pretty cool tag right here. I could already tell that compared to the 1947 fatigue prototypes, these are made out of much more softer cotton. The other pair that I got, the first pair of fatigue pants that I got are made out of herringbone, so definitely much stiffer. These, I could already tell that I'm really gonna like wearing these pants. Seem very, very quality. Real quick, the OG 107 fatigue pants go for $54.99, so around $55, which for $55, this is pretty, really good quality pants, so. All right, let's see how the medium size is. I'm very, very nervous about how small these might be, but no, fairly heavyweight tee for sure. But yeah, we'll see how that looks when I throw it on, but yeah, this is in a size medium. Feels very heavyweight for sure. And then this is the Gusseted t-shirt. Tubular Gusseted t-shirt. So if that's correct, there should be no seam. I mean, there's a fold right there, but yes, there is no seam on the sides, being a tubular shirt. But again, this is in size medium, so we'll see how this fits later on. We might be gambling here that it could prove to be a little too tight, but we'll see. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, but definitely also very heavyweight tee. Actually very nice, very hefty. That's the word that I would use. That would be the words that I would use for these two shirts. They're fairly hefty. And for 25 bucks, how much did I pay for these? So I paid $23.99 for this striped t-shirt and $27.99 for this tubular Gusseted t-shirt. And then we got the Parka, the M-65 Parka. The M-65 Parka goes for about 160 bucks, $159.99 to be accurate. But this is in a size large. And also, this is the non-experimental M-65, so there is no hood behind it. And that's what I wanted, because I have Parkas that already have hoods on them, so I wanted to get something a little different. But yeah, happy to see that classic fishtail at the end. But yeah, first impression, feels very high quality to me. The zipper looks pretty hefty as well. I guess that's the word for today, is hefty. Are they YKK? No, they're Mark Talon. Yeah, so not YKK zippers. The marking says Talon. I'm not quite sure if that's good or bad, but seems very hefty. Maybe not smooth. I mean, there's a certain smoothness to YKK zippers, so I would say it's not as smooth as YKK zippers, but they seem like very, very quality zippers. But again, we got some kind of like recreation of army tags, or yeah, garment tags. Same thing with how they kind of replicate the label as well, replicating kind of like how they would have done it as if it's a military issue Parka. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go change the camera angle so that we could see how they fit, and we'll see what we got. All right, so let's see how these new Bronson pieces fit. But first, I wanted to address a very common question that I get on these videos, and that is, what is this t-shirt that I'm wearing on all these talking head videos? This is the Uniqlo oversized Airism tee in a size large. So yeah, that's what this shirt is, but let's see how these new Bronson t-shirts fit. All right, so this is the Gusseted t-shirt in a size medium. Kind of nervous about this, but let's see how it goes. Yeah, I think I have a mirror. I have a mirror in front of me, so I think medium works. At least for the Gusseted tee. Yeah, I think the medium works for the Gusseted tee. And now I kind of wish that I ordered medium on those other Tubular t-shirts, but yeah, I'm looking at the monitor and looking at the mirror. But also, I just want to say this is unwashed, so there might be a chance that this is going to shrink a little bit. But to be honest, I think a medium is actually a better fit. Yeah, I think a medium is a better fit if you wanted to get that fitted look. But this is how it is, size medium. Yeah. This doesn't feel too tight yet. At least unwashed doesn't feel too tight yet. We'll see how it goes after the first wash. But I might actually wear this more than the other Tubular shirts that I bought in large. But yeah. All right, let's see how the striped shirt works out. So this is the heavyweight wide stripe t-shirt in medium. Okay. Medium still works. I'm looking at the mirror in front of me. Yeah, look like I'm ready to rob a hamburger place. Yeah, I think this works. Looks like I'm ready to be the hamburger. But yep, this is how a medium fits on me. Like I said, I am 5'10", 185 pounds, fairly athletic build. So this is how a medium fits. This doesn't feel too tight yet, but again, this is unwashed. So I'm assuming this is gonna get a little tighter when it gets washed and goes through the dryer. Yeah, I might actually just hand wash these. But yeah, look like a could be the hamburger. Like it, like it. This is probably what it looks like if I tuck it in. Just mock tuck. Now I know to order medium from Bronson in terms of shirts. Doesn't feel too tight when I move my arms. But again, like I said, this is unwashed. I guess I can make a video after the first wash, but yeah, right now they feel great. Seems like I did the right call ordering a medium this time around. But all right, now let's check out the OG 107s. So these are the OG 107s. Sorry if the audio is a little this is a size large, so definitely there's some allowance there. Could use a belt, but I think you're supposed to wear these fatigue pants a little high rise. So this is, if I wear them just where they're supposed to be worn, that's how they are. But they fit well, I think. I'm gonna put gonna put a belt on and see how they are. But first impression, really like them. Seems like quality pants, but yeah, I'm gonna throw a belt on. All right, putting a belt on. All right, I'm gonna throw some shoes on and maybe basic styling and see how they look. A little styling, shirt tucked in. This is how they would look. Yeah, very comfortable. They feel like they're already broken in, like I said. I think I actually prefer this more. Just rolling up the pant leg twice. I think it's a much better look in general, at least for me. But yeah. So yeah, these are the OG 107s. I like them. Yeah, overall first impression, I'm really liking these pants. I think I actually like it better than the 1947 prototypes. And I might actually wear this a lot more than the other pair, the herringbone one. But yeah, very nice pants. Now let's move on to the M-65 Parka, the piece that I'm really excited for. All right, now let's check out the M-65 Parka. I switched to my Levi's 501 denim jeans. These are probably my most neutral pair of pants. They're fairly straight. I didn't want to wear the OG 107 fatigues because I don't want to look like I'm cosplaying as a soldier, but yeah. Let's check out how these M-65 Parka fits. First, let's undo the buttons. But fairly lightweight. By the way, there's no lining on this parka, so could be used in just rainy weather. Not really a winter coat. Yeah. Let's see how it is. This is a size large, by the way. I'm 5'10", so this is how it would look without buttoning it up. Pockets feel solid. There's a little lining there. Little wool lining inside the pocket. But yeah, this is how it would fit. Got the classic fishtail at the back. Fishtail right there, but this is how it would look if you don't button it up. This is not how I would wear it. If I was to wear this, I would definitely have it all zipped up and buttoned up. Get that Quadrophenia look, or Liam Gallagher look, I guess. Without zipping it up, this is how it would look. Size large. Look at the mirror here real quick just to get my first impression. I like it as a light jacket, say if it's raining, but definitely I don't like how it looks unbuttoned up. I don't think that's the proper way to wear this personally as a style. So this is how I would wear it. 99 times out of 10 I'm gonna wear this fully zipped up. 99 times out of 10. First time I've heard that. there is no, these are just buttons, buttonholes. These are just buttonholes, there's no buttons. So you can't clasp this all the way. But let me snap these buttons in. Yeah. Quite like them. Definitely, it's not gonna be for everyone as a look, but should come in fairly handy during rainy days. But yeah, buttoned up, this is how it would look. Size large, I'm 5'10". Yeah. I think what's throwing me off right now on the mirror is the fact that I'm not wearing pants. I think what's throwing me off right now as I look on the full-size mirror here is the fact that I'm not wearing shoes. So I'm gonna throw in some shoes and just to see how it looks. I guess putting shoes on actually makes a difference on seeing the look. I threw in my Red Wing again. But yeah, if you can see it, this is kind of like how it would look. You can see that. Shoes on, boots. Yeah. Makes you, this Parka makes you want to stand just like this. Very wide-legged stance. I guess to kind of like show off the fishtail at the back. But I dig it. I actually really dig it. Again, it's not gonna be for everyone, but it is for me. I'm gonna stand like this real quick because I don't want to move the camera anymore. But real quick, I like the fact that this is fairly, good amount of space in terms of the sleeves. But see over here, there's actually a cinch to tighten that up. Tighten that up, and then you can put it on the button here. I'm not gonna do it now. I personally like to wear it like this, just open. Yeah, so both sleeves has that cinching mechanism there that you could go in, button up, but I personally just like it wide open like that. Yeah, definitely when I'm wearing this Parka, it's going to be all the way zipped up, buttoned up, and yeah, for the most part, I think. We are the mods, we are the mods. Unzipped, it looks like this. But some people might like it like that, unzipped, but I personally don't. But to each their own. So yeah, those are the current haul that I got from Bronson Manufacturing. Overall, I love all the pieces that I got. Love the fact that I figured out that medium is the shirt size for me, for Bronson. Seems like that is the size that I should be ordering in. Love the OG 107s. I think those are going to be my new favorite pair of pants. I'm definitely going to be wearing the heck out of them. And I also love this, the M-65 Parka. Now I'm kind of looking forward to a rainy day so I could actually wear them outside. But overall, this has been a great haul, even though it's not really a haul. There's only 4 pieces. But yeah. Anyways, just as a reminder as well, again, I will miss probably a week or 2 of uploads, hopefully not 3, as I go through this house move and get settled and get everything kind of in order. But I'll be back. Please stay tuned. But if you found this video helpful, please do leave it a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.